Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ryan, and today I'm going to be reviewing another beer from the Idiom Brewing Company, and they are based out of Frederick, Maryland. And this is their How Bout Them Apples. Again, they always do some really cool can art. Now this is a Blond ale, and based on memory, because I can't see right now, it is brewed with apple, cinnamon, and vanilla. They're going for a apple cider donut. Now I had this last year, and I remember I sat on it for a couple of months. I want to say I probably sat on it for 2-3 months, as in it sat in my fridge. I did not physically sit on this beer for 2 or 3 months like a hen. Point being, by the time I got to it, I do not remember having much cinnamon or apple notes to it. So this was released on 10/13/23, which makes this 4 days old. Pretty damn fresh. In other words, this was released last Friday. It is now Tuesday. So, and when I say released, this is they don't do canned on dates, but they do. I base all of these on when it was released in the tap room, when it was put on sale. Okay, so let me pull up Untapped here. Again, How About Them Apples Blonde Ale. This is coming in at 5.6% ABV. I was right. It is brewed with apples, vanilla, and cinnamon. And I think that's all I'm going to get from the can. Yes. Now, Untapped says, the ladies at Idiom got together to craft another female brewed beer. Loaded with apple, vanilla, and cinnamon, this apple cider donut brew is the perfect way to bring in the fall season. Right on, right on, right on. Let's get into it. This is kind of cool. Like apples floating on donuts. Looking like it's floating down a river. I can dig it. I do like apple cider donuts a lot. Come on. Apple cider I used to really like back in the day, but now apple cider is a little too sweet for me. Need to water it down with some bourbon. Hashtag proper glassware. Pungent from here. So when I'm not, staring straight in the light with it, I'd say this pours out a nice golden, almost dark golden coloration. Very clear, extremely spritzy and carbonated, fast rising bubbles. Holding it up to the light, I'd say it's more, well, actually, no, I'm sticking with golden, just slightly lighter, which makes sense. I'm shining an LED light through it. Unfortunately, I did not take notice of what the head was originally when I first poured it out, but at this point, it's only pouring out, I don't know, I'd say about 1/3 of a finger of head, and that is... yeah, I'm going to say it's more off-white, slightly khaki coloration, and yeah, I'd say more like a tight white head. Again, at this point, it's almost completely dissipated from the middle and is just collecting around the rim. Give you a close-up look at that. See the fast rising bubbles for sure. Very clear. There you go, a little better. All right, let's get a nose on her. Yeah, I could see apple cider donut from that, for sure. Yeah, I'm getting apple. I'm getting like, it's almost like apple juice, I would say. Well, I would say apple cider. Because I'm getting apple, I'm getting cinnamon, so I may as well just say apple cider at that point, with vanilla. And I'm getting some maltiness, which is kind of adding like this doughiness to it, which is awesome. It's like an apple cider donut. It's crazy because that apple, I mean, it smells like fresh apple mixed with that cinnamon and vanilla. It smells amazing. You get that doughiness, like I'm saying, from the malt. I really hope that the taste matches the nose on this one. Cheers. Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know if the recipe can, change every year, or if it is the fact that this is I forget what I already said, 4 days old. This is much better than what I had when I let it sit in the fridge for 2-3 months. Lower side medium body. I'd go higher side of mild in terms of the carbonation. It's mild to moderate. All right. The fun part, the flavor. I would say it's not like as in your face apple cider donut as I was getting on the nose, but I am getting apple cider donut. It's more faint. It's maybe not as cohesive as I would want the taste to be for the apple cider donut. So up front, I'm getting the cinnamon. After that, I'm getting a mix of the apple and vanilla. I'm also getting a bit of that, doughiness, I guess, from the malt. Yeah. And honestly, I'd say like I'm getting the cinnamon and doughiness kind of up front, followed by apple and vanilla. The finish finishes, I would say, smooth, crisp, and clean. Again, all the flavors that you would want in an apple cider donut are here. Just not necessarily in a cohesive manner. I'm enjoying this. I very much like it. I already know what I'm going to rate this. Yeah. All right, Idiom Brewing Company. How about them apples? I'm giving this a 4.2 out of 5. Very enjoyable. I would give this at least a 4.5, 4.6 if it was one cohesive kind of flavor profile there, but it's not. So that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and comment down below. Have you had an apple cider donut beer? If so, what was the style? Was it a blonde ale or a brown ale? Let me know. Until next time, peace.